My name is Jay Grams. My family has owned the Volo Auto Museum since 1960. We have a few hundred of the most exciting collector cars, and they're all for sale in one location. I personally have handpicked them from around the country. Welcome to my sales shop. Come on, let's go for a spin.
What is going on, guys? I'm Caleb, and this is a 1992 Corvette ZR-1, aka King of the Hill. You don't get the words power, affordability, and rare in the same sentence, but with this car, you absolutely do. This one was acquired from a collection of vehicles. It was stored nicely its entire lifespan. It's in really fantastic shape, and it has just over 28,000 miles. It's rolling in at 28,270. Now, as always, guys, if you enjoy our videos, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Also, if you click the bell icon, you'll get notified every single time a new video gets posted. You don't want to miss out. We got some killer inventory coming in and out of this place every single week. If you want to see the full inventory, you can visit volocars.com. You can also see the full in-depth photo shoots, the write-up descriptions, all the prices of the vehicles. We have a couple hundred both modern muscle and classic cars. They're all for sale. Check it out, volocars.com. Now, as you guys know, the ZR-1 is absolutely legendary for GM marketing or products. This was the fastest production Corvette in all existence when it came out. 0 to 60 in just under 5 seconds. It was affordable. It rolled in at, I believe, around a $64,000 MSRP, which back then was quite a bit of money for a Corvette. However, this was very affordable compared to all the supercars that it would compete against, like the Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Porsches, etc. This one is finished in bright red with a red interior and 2 tops. So you get a paint-matched red Targa top roof and a transparent glass one. The glass does have that soft gray tint on it, and the transparent glass roof is also a darker tinted from the factory. Overall, this thing's in really nice shape, guys. It's not a perfect car. It does have 28,000 miles on it, and it is a 92. However, what you see right here is how it looks in person. The paint job is smooth, it's glossy on it. There's really no major imperfections. I did walk around it. The only really big noticeable thing to point out, there is a little bubbling starting under the paint on the top here in between where the roof sits and the rear hatch of the glass. There's a couple random stone chips up front as well. I think there's 2 right here and maybe a 3rd right here, but you really don't see it unless you're up close and personal like I am. Everything is in working mechanical order on it. Again, like I said, we did purchase this from a collector. He owned this car since 1994, so he wasn't the original owner, but he was the second owner. The tires, guys, they are not the originals. They were replaced. However, they are still outdated. I believe they have a 2004 date code on them. They are a Goodyear Eagle tire. They're in fantastic shape. This thing was stored properly, so they are not dry, rotted, or cracked, or brittle, or anything like that. They're still fairly soft. Of course, this is sitting on those iconic Sawblade wheels. The wheels themselves, they're in excellent shape. There's no curb rash or anything like that. There's a teeny tiny mark on this rear wheel. The front one's fantastic. I'll take a look on the driver's side just to back up my statement, but yep, these wheels are looking sharp as well. Now, the C4s, guys, have definitely aged like fine wine. It used to not be my favorite body style. However, this thing has grown on me, and it looks really nice spinning around on the turntable. Let's take a look inside. Now, climbing into this interior, guys, it surely is iconic. Back for a 92, this definitely looks fancy. I love all the bright orange overlays on all the buttons. It just pops off the black interior on the dash and the center console. The red seats, the red leather seats, and the carpet show themselves very well for the age. There is some slight wear on the driver bolster, as to be expected, as it is a tight squeeze climbing in and out of this car. But overall, it shows itself very, very nicely. The dash is in nice shape. It does not have the lifted dash issues that was a common problem on these cars. This does have the upgraded Delco stereo. You have that 6-speed manual shifter right in the center, and then your ride control. So this was a game changer for Corvettes. They gave you a different ride control option from a touring to sport mode and performance mode. So it changed the handling of this car. You also had a second key that you would turn in this slot here, and that would increase the engine power as well. So very two iconic things coming into the Corvette with the first generation of the ZR-1. Now to get into the hatch, guys, we did cut this video just to save you the time that it took me to find the button. So Corvette, or GM I should say, thought they'd be slick. They actually put the trunk release button on the inside of the door panel on the driver's side. So you push that down, it releases the electronic hatch, and the glass goes up. As you can see, the shocks are holding it up nicely. They're not worn out or blown out or anything like that. Now in the back, we do have the Targa top, guys. The paint on this is in really nice shape. It doesn't look like it's all chipped up on the edges at all. There's a little bit of paint wear on the bottom side of the edge, but it's not going to be noticeable or seen when the top is in place. Underneath, all the carpeting, it's in really nice shape. There is a hidden storage compartment with the lockable key on there. So there's a flap underneath. You lift it up, there's some storage space in there. And then you have the side rear speakers in the back as well. So overall, it matches the rest of the condition of the car. It shows itself very nicely. In the back here, this is probably one of my favorite features. It's very small or random, but this is where the gas flap is and where the cap and filler are. So that's kind of neat as well. Let's move on to the engine bay, guys. However, I did notice something I want to point out. There is a rear hatch release button on the passenger door as well. So it's on both doors. I did not know that until now. So that's pretty neat. Anyway, under the hood, we have that iconic LT5 or 5.7 liter V8. Again, 375 horsepower back in '92. That was some serious power, mated to that 6-speed transmission with active dampening ride control. This was a very fun, very sporty car. Overall, guys, it's in fantastic shape. It has been regularly serviced when needed. The previous owner did state that he did have some of the secondary injectors replaced and cleaned and flow tested. So this thing runs like a top, and it's ready to go for the next owner. Overall, just take a look. Everything's very clean. All the independent suspension doesn't have very much wear or tear on it. The yellow Bilstein shocks still have the original paint. Those are shined up, or those show nice and bright still. The AC, I believe, is still in working order. We will double check that. Now all the hoses and belts are in very nice shape, and the reservoirs, they're very clean, especially on the master cylinder side there for the brake booster. Again, this isn't a perfect car, guys. It does have 28,000 miles on it, so it does show some very little wear and tear as what to be expected. However, this is definitely a very, very nice driver quality car. I love the way these Corvettes look all opened up. It's just very slick. Looks like a show car, especially spinning around on the turntable. But anyway, guys, that was my impression on this 1992 King of the Hill Red on Red ZR-1. Again, 28,000 original miles. It was collector owned and stored properly. Overall, it's in fantastic shape. Now, if you go on the website, you can click the Buy It Now button. It'll secure a refundable deposit on this ZR-1. It'll shoot us an email with your information. We will be contacting you back. We can help set up financing for a low monthly payment, super easy. We can also get this delivered right to your driveway, door-to-door service. It's also just as easy. So visit us at volocars.com, or you can call us, ask for me, Caleb. I'd be more than happy to go over financing and shipping options over the phone as well. Thanks for checking it out, guys. Can't wait to see you on the next one.